So everybody wants to know, are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market? Hold on in just a few minutes, we'll find out. Cliff with the Area Real Estate.
I am Bex with Sun American Mortgage.
So I said last week no more snow reports, but we got 12 inches. 12 inches last week. Sweet. Over the course of 2 days. And it looks like it's going to snow at the end of the week again. Brighton is going to close on April 27th, so next Sunday. I think Solitude's right after them. Snowbird, I don't know. They own their own mountain, so they have 18 inches.
Oh, wow.
So, doing good.
Yeah,
anyways,
that's great.
That's snow report. Probably the last one until December because we're ending. So, time for golf.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Bex.
Yeah.
Market report.
Yeah, so right now we're about where we were last week. To start this week off, we're looking at 7.125 true conventional rate.
Okay, so holding steady.
Yeah,
still.
And the advertised rates you're seeing are probably 6.625. That's with about a point buy down, depending on each case by case. And then on the FHA side, we're about the same 1% lower, so 6.125, 6.375 is kind of true rate there. And then advertised rate is 5.99. So we're under that 6% with a little bit of a buy down. So yeah, really good.
So for all first-time home buyers, or even if you're looking for a second home, talk to your loan professional.
Yes.
Give Bex a call. It looks like FHA is the way to go right now.
Yeah, FHA is a great option. Yeah. We've started to get more VA applications as well. Okay. Those rates are similar to FHA. So if you've got VA as an option for yourself, we can definitely talk through that with you as well.
Yeah. So again, at the end, I'll put my QR code up. You can sign up for free consultation, and never hurts, right? Free is good.
Yeah.
30 minutes, you're going to know what you can get. So.
Yeah.
Okay, Bex, so could you explain to our listeners what a seller's market is, what a buyer's market is?
Yeah.
Since you're so smart.
Cliff's going to chime in a lot more because this is his forte. But obviously, one is going to indicate if there's more of an advantage to the seller side or if there's more advantage to the buyer side. Right now, we're about middle of the road, maybe leaning a little bit more towards a seller side. But something that we're seeing on the lending side, there's still lots of options for buyers, especially if you are ready. If you've been pre-approved and you're ready to be shopping, that is going to give you that perfect opportunity that if and when rates do tick down just a little bit, you can act on that and take advantage of that because rates are fluctuating up and down. And so you've got to be ready for that. That's the best way to time the market, right? There's no way to really do that, but that's the closest you can get to it. Mm-hmm. So getting pre-approved early is going to really give you that advantage. And right now, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're still seeing some seller concessions out there. We're seeing seller credits.
Yeah. So, all right. So real quick, just follow the needle. Seller's market, buyer's market. Seller's market is when you have an inventory, and this is in any state, right, between 1 and 3 months. So that means how many buyers have been buying. They look at the research. If no more houses went on the market right now, if you have enough to last for 3 months, that's still a seller's market. In the middle, that's called a neutral market. That's anywhere between 4 and 6 months. So if that needle's in the middle, you're in a neutral market. It could be leaning toward a seller's market, could be leaning toward a buyer's market, but it's neutral. And then over here, where's my finger? There it is. Over here is the buyer's market. So that's anything from 6 months on. So again, if no houses went on the market at all and you have enough inventory for 6 months, that's a buyer's market. So where are we? Now I'm going to just talk about the state of Utah because that's where we live. Yeah. It could be different in your state.
Yep.
We're about a 4-month inventory, so we're right in that neutral market, but closer to a seller's market. Everybody thinks, we're in a buyer's market, but that's not true.
Yeah.
That is not true. We have about 4 months here in the state of Utah, so we're in a neutral market, but as Beck said, that's a healthy market.
Yeah.
That's a good market because sellers can get what they want and buyers can also ask for things that they want. We're still seeing seller concessions for buyers. That's a positive thing. So the market is starting to moderate.
Yeah.
We're seeing moderation in the market, and that means it's coming into a healthy market. No matter what's happening in the world today, but the real estate market is starting to moderate. So you want to remember that. So it's a good time to sell. It's also a very good time to buy.
Yep.
One note, I think I mentioned that I am licensed in Florida, and this is interesting for you. Southwest Florida right now, because of all the condos hitting the market, they have a 12-month inventory.
Whew.
12 months. So, I mean, that's definitely a buyer's market.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to invest into a condo or something else, Southwest Florida, that's Naples, Fort Myers, Estero, that kind of area. So look down there if you're looking to invest. Right now, it's a buyer's market. So
Great opportunities.
good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bex.
Yeah.
Thanks
yeah,
for everything.
Absolutely.
Everybody, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday for that market report.
Okay. See you
Bye.
guys.